The 2026 Polestar doesn't just signal the next step in performance EVs, it redefines what it means to drive electric in a future-forward, emotionally charged, and meticulously engineered form. From the very first glance, this machine carries the presence of a precision-crafted Nordic sculpture. Clean lines flow uninterrupted across the body, minimalistic but bold, with a sleek aerodynamic silhouette that avoids unnecessary embellishments. The front fascia has evolved with an updated signature light signature. Those signature, Thor's hammer, DRLs now stretch more aggressively across the front, merging into a sharper, more focused gaze that instantly conveys purpose. The absence of a traditional grille gives the front end a closed-off, futuristic look that still manages to appear dynamic and alert. Flush door handles, frameless mirrors, and a smoothed-out roofline elevate the coupe-like stance of the 2026 Polestar, giving it that unmistakably premium EV aura that stands apart from traditional internal combustion rivals. Wheels have grown not just in size but in design complexity. Depending on the variant, customers will see 21-inch forged alloys with geometric aerodynamic inserts or performance-focused multi-spoke alloys that speak to the car's dual nature, elegance and edge. The side profile is tight and refined, with sharp creases that add dimensional depth without breaking the car's clean design theme. Around back, the full-width LED taillight bar has received a subtle update, now pulsing on unlock in a sequence that feels like the car is waking up, alive and connected. There's a surprising depth to how it plays with light, thanks to micro-refractions built into the glass structure. Every panel gap, every surface contour feels obsessively thought through. This isn't styling for the sake of styling, it's function harmonized with form. Step inside, and the cabin takes you into a different plane of calm and clarity. Scandinavian minimalism reigns supreme, but this is not bare or soulless. There's texture, depth, and emotion in the materials chosen: vegan textiles, reconstructed wood inlays, aluminum touches, and optional Napa leather sourced from ethical tanneries. Ambient lighting lines are razor-sharp, customizable, and flow with the interior architecture rather than sitting as an afterthought. The centerpiece of the cabin is the massive vertically oriented 15.4-inch infotainment screen powered by Google's latest Android Automotive OS. It's fast, intuitive, and more importantly, deeply integrated into the Polestar experience. Google Maps now works natively with the EV powertrain, suggesting routes based on real-time energy consumption, weather data, elevation changes, and charging station availability. The display responds to touch like a flagship smartphone, and voice control, powered by Google Assistant, feels like talking to a co-pilot rather than a robotic assistant. Behind the steering wheel lies a floating digital instrument cluster that adapts based on drive mode. A minimal readout for relaxed cruising, a data-rich display for performance mode, and a turn-by-turn focus for long-distance navigation. Everything about the interface design is focused on reducing cognitive load while enhancing the driving experience. The steering wheel itself is a subtly squared-off design, leather-wrapped or optionally vegan, with tactile haptic controls that avoid the overcomplication seen in many rivals. Occupants are greeted with a sense of space, thanks to a flat floor and an extended wheelbase that has opened up the second row, offering generous legroom and comfort. Seats are contoured for support and elegance, featuring integrated headrests, massage functions, and heating. Ventilation is standard in most trims. Even rear passengers get treated to comfort features often reserved for the front: climate zones, seat heating, and optional sunshades. Panoramic glass roofs are standard, treated with UV-resistant films and auto-dimming layers that adjust based on sunlight. Cabin insulation has been taken to the next level with acoustic glass, active noise cancelling, and advanced dampening built into the chassis and suspension. Conversations inside feel like they're happening in a studio, not on the road. The 2026 Polestar isn't just another EV, it's an evolution of electric propulsion. Beneath the sleek exterior lies an 800 volts architecture, allowing for ultra-fast charging and superior energy efficiency. Depending on the trim level, the Polestar offers dual-motor AWD or single-motor RWD configurations. In its performance guise, the dual-motor setup unleashes over 650 horsepower and 740 Nm of torque, launching the car from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3.5 seconds. The acceleration is immediate but smooth, pushing the driver back into the seat with silent aggression. The rear-biased torque distribution adds a dynamic edge to cornering, and with torque vectoring, the car handles like a low-slung sports sedan. Range anxiety takes a back seat thanks to battery packs scaling up to 120 kilowatt-hours, offering over 370 miles of real-world range. Charging from 10% to 80% can be achieved in just over 20 minutes with DC fast charging, and bidirectional charging now means your car can power your home or other devices, a nod to a more interconnected future. Regenerative braking is adaptive, learning your driving style and adjusting accordingly. Or, for those who prefer manual control, it can be customized in levels for a traditional driving feel. Driving modes have expanded beyond the usual suspects. Chill offers a zen-like smoothness, performance sharpens throttle response, suspension damping, and steering weight, and the all-new, adaptive, mode uses AI to adjust on the fly based on your driving behavior, road conditions, and even traffic data. Suspension setups now include semi-active dampers that read the road in milliseconds, giving a balanced ride even on rougher surfaces. Steering is electric but communicative, making the 2026 Polestar feel like an extension of the driver rather than a filtered machine. Technology doesn't stop with performance. The 2026 model is equipped with Polestar's latest autonomous driving suite, developed in collaboration with NVIDIA and Luminaire. High-definition cameras, lidar sensors, and radar modules work together to enable hands-free driving on approved highways. Updates are rolled out over the air, meaning the car evolves over time, gaining new features, enhancements, and improvements, like a smartphone that learns and grows. Driver monitoring ensures that eyes remain on the road when required, and the system seamlessly hands back control with smooth, predictable transitions. Safety has always been a Swedish hallmark, and this latest Polestar carries the torch forward. From an advanced collision mitigation system to pedestrian and cyclist detection, cross-traffic alerts, and rear automatic braking, the car is constantly aware of its surroundings. Inside, airbags are smarter, seatbelt pretensioners more reactive, and child safety features are now digitally controlled with customizable profiles. There's even an emergency response system that contacts services and shares data automatically if a crash occurs. As for pricing, the 2026 Polestar targets premium territory but undercuts its German rivals with greater value. Entry-level models start around $55,000, while fully loaded performance variants can stretch to the $80,000 mark. However, with its included tech, superior range, and a driving experience that's equal parts performance and peace, the price feels justified, especially considering federal EV incentives and state-level rebates that could further bring down the ownership cost. Ownership also includes a suite of digital tools, including a smartphone app that controls climate, charging, location, and even acts as your digital key. Polestar's connected ecosystem lets you schedule charging during off-peak hours, send navigation routes from your phone, and even receive alerts about tire pressure or software updates. Service is designed to be frictionless, with mobile technicians, pickup and delivery options, and predictive maintenance alerts. Hidden beneath the surface are features that most won't notice immediately. An air purification system actively filters out allergens, pollutants, and viruses, maintaining cabin air quality. The sound system, developed with Bowers & Wilkins, features 20-plus speakers, a subwoofer integrated into the chassis, and 3D spatial tuning that adjusts to occupants and cabin conditions. Even the way the doors close has been engineered for a precise, reassuring thud, small details that elevate the premium experience. The 2026 Polestar doesn't shout. It whispers confidence. It doesn't need a loud exhaust note or aggressive vents to prove its worth. It operates in a realm where intelligence, performance, and design align into a seamless, future-forward driving experience. It's more than just a car, it's an idea, a platform for what tomorrow should feel like. In an era crowded with loud promises and marketing noise, this one speaks in fluent minimalism and electrifying truth.